Yeah, I know what I'm about to speak on is a very controversial topic, but I want to bring some awareness to it because it breaks my heart every time it happens. And I'm talking about the killing of an unborn child. No matter how many weeks in you are, it's considered an abortion. And I just wanted to share a verse, a couple verses actually. The first one is Jeremiah 1, verse 5. God is talking to Jeremiah here. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. And Jeremiah was a prophet that God already set apart. But the whole point of it is before God formed us in the womb, He knew our spirit. Our spirit was with God, and He knows us. He knew us before we were even created. And so every abortion was a soul that God had created before even forming the physical body, before conception even began. Luke chapter 1, verse 41. This is when Mary visits Elizabeth, and Mary is pregnant with Jesus, and Elizabeth is pregnant with John the Baptist. They're cousins, by the way, John and Jesus. And they're in the womb. John is in the womb. Jesus is in the womb. And when Elizabeth heard Mary's greeting, the baby leaped in her womb, and Elizabeth was filled with the Holy Spirit. Yeah, John the Baptist was in the womb, and he leapt for joy. This thing was documented in the Bible. He leapt for joy in the womb. So yes, that's an important part because of obviously John the Baptist and Jesus, but it's also talking about how how us babies, when we're in the womb, no matter how much you say, oh, it's not alive yet, it's not alive, John leapt for joy. But the whole point I'm trying to make, it is it's a life that God created before we were even in the womb. It's a life that God knew before we were even in the womb. So taking it is taking a life that God had made. And I'm not here to argue. I'm just here to bring my belief and hopefully spread some awareness, because it breaks my heart every time I hear about an abortion. Because just imagine a child now that you have, or somebody who has a child now, imagine if that child had been aborted. It's unfathomable to me. It really is. But God bless, and I hope that this helped some people that are going through this right now.